Grand Rising, Heathens. Grand Rising this morning. That's where we at. Can you figure it out? Chester residence where we at? And I just gave you a big ass hint. I just gave you a big ass hint where we at. Where we are, y'all. Murphy Ford right there, y'all. Not Melissa Ford, but Murphy Ford. Let's go. We on the bridge, y'all, this morning. We on the bridge this morning, y'all. I mean, first of all, give all praises to the Most High. Putting breath in the lungs this morning to be out doing what I do. You know what I mean? And we're gonna do what we do. Get out, do some recording, and make it happen. But what made me get out, I ain't get out on Saturday yesterday, y'all. It was raining early in the morning. Y'all know I like to get out early. It was raining. And then it cleared up. Birds flying south for the winter, y'all. Look. Birds flying south for the winter. That's 95 South where they at, y'all. Where they flying at. 95 South. And then the headlights, y'all know that's 95 North. 95 North. We on the other side, y'all. The bridge on that side, we gonna make our way to the bridge over there. Then we gonna look back down. Right now, we got the headlights going south. 95 North, 95 North, I'm sorry, y'all. 95 North is the tail lights. 95 South is the headlights. Right now, then when we get on the other side, it's gonna be the opposite. You know what I mean? Tail lights, 95 North going towards Philadelphia. Headlights, South 95 heading to Delaware. You know what I mean? 95 South, heading that way. Where the birds was flying. They was flying south. Birds was, y'all. J. Scott Paving, Sealing, and Repair. Right there. The headlights is 95 South, y'all. 95 South this morning. Let's put some eyes on the ground, y'all. I heard some. And like I said, I ain't gonna play the blame game right now. But god damn it, it was a 5-year-old missing. But I got some eyes on the ground right now, boots on the ground. I did this with the young lady that fell into the creek right there over there, and it's that Holy City. And I had boots on the ground, man, for maybe on my channel, one of my channels that they had shut down. But there's some videos, I believe, on this channel too, of me putting that work in. You know what I mean? Putting that work in and shit like that. Trying to search for the young girl that had slipped into the water and shit. You know what I mean? But this morning before I came out, I had heard the 5-year-old is missing. Maybe he's over a family friend house. You know what I mean? Stayed the night. And maybe that's the case. Maybe the auntie or someone like that seen him out or came to the crib and he was in there by himself. Or he was wandering around by himself. And they're gonna get him back where he belongs and shit. Hold on, y'all. Put my gloves. All right, we back. Had to lace them gloves up, y'all. It ain't cold. I just like to be fully armored out in the wilderness. You know what I mean? Masked up, gloved up. God damn it. That's how we work. That's how we work. We out here working right now. You know what I mean? We out here working. But like I said, y'all, they said it was a 5-year-old that's missing in Chester and shit. You know what I mean? And if we would put some eyes and boots on the ground. We over here in Feltonville too, y'all. Right over the bridge. This came from over the bridge off of Highland Avenue. It's Feltonville where we at, y'all. Community Charter West right here. And y'all know about the Community Charter East. We had rolled by, I think it was Friday. I think one of the teachers had on a SpongeBob, Squidward costumes and shit. I'm like, what the fruit? But yeah, hopefully y'all the missing toddler, that's just what he is, a missing toddler. Family or friends might even let him stay the night, because the parents might have went out, you know what I'm saying? But most definitely, it's gonna be under investigation, you know what I mean? Facts. What they call it, CPS and all, I'm gonna be involved in shit. DHS and all that shit gonna get involved in that shit, y'all. Especially if the mother, you know what I mean, wasn't at the crib and left him in the crib by herself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we in Feltonville, y'all. Feltonville this morning. I used to live right there back in the day. 27, is that? Yeah, 27, 23. Got the road. Yeah. Gerald used to live right there. Gerald Cobb worked for the, what's that, the Water Delcor? Yeah. His dad had the ice cream truck, Mr. Softy and shit. They live right here, right in front of me, 2711. Yeah. I'm going back on y'all. This was over here. This was Franklin School back in the day. It's the middle school a lot of us came out of Franklin. You know what I mean? No, elementary school. I'm sorry, that was an elementary school, Franklin Elementary School. Because after that came Pulaski. Pulaski was the middle school. And then Chester High. Ain't learned shit. Yeah, I learned more out of school than in school. Ain't that crazy? Lehman Street here. This People Street we coming up on. So yeah, guys, it's a 5-year-old missing. And like I said, hopefully, just maybe, one of the civil aunties or uncles scooped him up. You know what I mean? And they probably got kids and probably said, shit, you can come over to the crib with us, with your cousins and all. And I just call your mom and them in the morning when you get up. Because if they was calling them last night and they wasn't picking up and that shit was going straight to voicemail or some shit like that. You know what I mean, peeps? I mean, I'm trying to cover for you, whoever it is, before they throw you under the bus, like relatives is. You know what I mean? Quick to call CPS. You know what I mean? It be your own peeps sometimes, lining you up for failure and shit, hating on you, because you might got a little more than what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, though. That's a fact, though. You heard? 100% fact, though. Not fiction, y'all. You heard? Facts, not fiction. So hopefully that's the case. And no one is getting in trouble. Gonna lose their kids, lose everything they got going on, their little Section 8 and once CPS get involved in that shit. You know what I mean? Y'all know how it is. Sisters be out here hating on sisters. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was telling my man the motherfucking Mexicanos around this motherfucker living up like they was born here. You know what I mean? Mexicanos. This crib was on the auction block for sale. Somebody put it back together. Nice joint too. I had my eyes on this joint. A rental project, you heard? Somebody got that heat banging coming out of that room. Chimney stack. Yeah. That's where it's at, y'all. Buy up some property. You know what I mean? Rent it out. Become self-reliant, you heard? Facts. Become self-reliant. Investment. Future. But yeah, I just wanted to get up this morning because I ain't get up on Sabbath day and make it happen. But we out and about. We out and about, though. Let me let y'all. What on, y'all? All right, I was rambling around and shit. And y'all know who else is rocking with us, right? This morning. All right? The scriptures there, Revelation 1:14, Daniel 10:6. All right? This who got our back, y'all. That's who got our back this morning, y'all. All right? Yeah. That's where we at. We gonna come out down here by the firehouse, Chester Township Firehouse. Right here on the corner. What number is it? 47. 47. Chester Township Fire Company. 47 here. That been there for years, y'all. They used to have parties and shit in there. You know what I mean? When I was living over in Feltonville and shit like that. Yeah, but down there is the cemetery down there. Yeah. That's number 47, y'all. Number 47. Fire Company. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, we just out, boots on the ground. Eyes being very vigilant. I heard about the 5-year-old. Know what I'm saying? So I said, let me get out. I'm gonna start over the bridge, but I don't know what area was it, the east side or the west side, where they was from, you know what I mean? But what I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna make my way on down to the Waterfront, because I heard too, y'all. I had heard this Concord Road right here, y'all, where them houses at, that leads down there. Bring you out down there and Aston. You know what I mean? Aston, PA. But look, y'all, what I heard Friday on the news was, yo, start being vigilant, y'all. It's cracking, we at war, y'all. Start being vigilant, y'all. We at war. You know what I mean? Protect your family by any means necessary. You heard? Because like I said, Friday I heard, I think 12, 13, 11, something between that age range, was on his way to school. And the motherfucking van pulled up on alongside of him, snatched him in the van. This was in Glen Olden, PA, y'all. In Glen Olden. And they snatched him in the van and they tried to rape him. 2 men, he said. You know what I mean? The facts is there. You know what I mean? So I'm saying this, y'all. It's a lot of shit going on right now. Especially a lot of distractions and shit. Y'all need to be vigilant, very vigilant out here. We got a bunch of illegal motherfuckers over here, right? That's not leaving no trace of their madness. You understand me? They ain't leaving no trace, y'all. And who you gonna thank for this war, y'all? We at war, y'all. Think them Mexicans wanna go back to Mexicano? They rather eradicate niggas before they go back. You know what I mean? And then there's some of our own peoples too that's still caught up in the madness of unaliving your own peoples, man. When we need to come together at this time. Know what I'm saying? That's why I said putting black power back on the map, goddammit. I'ma be that boy that put black power back on the map. And like I said, it ain't got nothing to do with no racism shit. You understand me? Nothing to do with racism at all. You know what I mean? Yanks knocked down over there, y'all. They leveled that spot. And that's why I'm talking about putting black first. God damn it, putting black back on the map, god damn it. Shit. We had great leaders and teachers that came before us. And brought the word to us, god damn it. We had the motherfucking Black Panther Party, god damn it. Now, like I said, we on the other side of the bridge. Before I lose my train of thought. Now, tail lights 95 south, headlights 95 north. You understand me? Facts. Fact though, y'all. Y'all, we just left the other side of the bridge over there. Know what I mean? So now we on this side. Got over here quick, didn't we, y'all? And they heading on up 95 north. You know what I mean? But like I said, y'all, about putting black first, it's not racist. Stop calling me a racist when I want to put my peoples first, god damn it. Stop doing that shit, y'all. Stop being wishy-washy. You heard? Stop being wishy-washy, y'all. As I said, I'm putting black first. Oh, he racist. But yet these Mexicanos put Mexicano first. And all these other motherfuckers put their race first. But yet when you start yelling black power and putting that first, oh, he racist. He racist. Get the fuck out of here, man. Suck my M. Frank, man. Fuck out of here. Y'all pick and choose y'all battles because y'all so weak motherfuckers. Weak, frail-boned motherfuckers. They ain't got no fight in y'all. Y'all fight for everybody else but your own peoples. Fuck y'all. God damn it, I ain't with y'all, and I told y'all that shit. And if it takes for a group of Nat Turners to come and eradicate y'all and team up with motherfucking John Brown in the process, Nat Turner gonna team up with John Brown and we gonna clean house of all you house niggas. All right? All you sellouts. And do the history, because a lot of y'all don't do y'all research anyway. So I can tell you any name and you won't know who it is. God damn it. Why? Because you don't do no research. You know what I mean? Research John Brown. Like I said, I like to educate a little bit over here. Wake you up to some truth. But do the research on John Brown. Tell me what you come up with. Not the football player either. John Brown was white. Aborigines. You know what I mean? Do the research on John Brown. And y'all already know the research on Nat Turner, right? So if John Brown and Nat Turner hook up, y'all got a problem. You heard? Y'all got a problem like a motherfucker. If Nat Turner and John Brown hook up, they gonna clean everything out. Now, damn it. Facts, not fiction. There's fairground over there too, y'all. Yeah, my school, I got a notification that the battery's in. The battery 350 by itself, you know what I'm saying? Battery 350. But ain't no need getting the battery now. And the summer over, you heard? Summer over with. The battery will just be sitting once again. And the cold make the cells die faster. You know what I mean? Man, only took us 20 minutes to get from point A to B. Man, most of these people. Come on, this lady, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't selling shit. They got shit on lockdown like Fort Knox, you heard? This 12th and Ingle here, y'all. This 12th and Ingle here. Where we at? You know what I'm saying? That's this light making that noise, right? Right there.
12th. Walk sign is on to cross 12th.
Wow.
12th. Walk sign is on to cross 12th.
This one said.
Wait.
Man, I said, wait, I should talk to you. Technology, y'all. The technology they got going on now. But yeah, y'all. Be vigilant, y'all. Protect your family by any means necessary. And if you got to lose your life to save a life, do it, y'all. Facts. Look, November the 9th, 2025, 6:54 a.m. 47 Fahrenheit out this motherfucker, y'all. School is open. Drive careful, heathens. This where we at. Chester Township. What time is it? For those who didn't see it in the back, what time is it? And what's the date? Cool. And we out. Left arm mark right there. Earl the squirrel, that man, he healthy. Earl, give me some of them goddamn food you got in that belly, goddammit. That motherfucker was healthy. That motherfucker was thick, you heard? As they would say. Bridge with a run. They had a bridge with a run. I wonder where that started from. Where heathens was in that. Running the bridge with her from where? Here? Chester Township, the bridge with her. Boom. That's the municipal building, y'all. Robert C. Wilson Jr. Municipal Building, Chester Township. Right there. We just left from. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, be vigilant, y'all, for y'all peoples, man. We already got the gun pointed at us, y'all. God damn it. We already at war. I told y'all, when y'all see me, a motherfucker say, yo, you can recognize him with the army fatigues on and shit. You fucking right. Because we at war every day. I'm not running around this bitch all sassy. God damn it. When the revolution hit, which it already did, and we in it and y'all don't even know it, god damn it, we at war. When you at war, ain't no time to be dressing up all fancy and shit, trying to look all good, god damn it. Nah, we at war. God damn it. Shit, I'm in war mode, god damn it. Shit. Fuck, I'm gonna be running around here all sassy and bougie. Fuck that, nigga. And I know some of you ladies don't got them bougie ass niggas laying up next to you and shit. Fuck that. Nah, we ain't doing that around here. Around here, I told y'all, around here, we motherfucking warriors of the most high and shit. We soldiers and shit. Give a damn about how you feel and your feelings. God damn it. Grand rising, beloved. Making my way to you now. Making my way to you now. I'm gonna check them banks down there. The Delaware River banks. And be vigilant, y'all. We gotta be vigilant out here, y'all. I'm telling you, it's the worst time right now out this motherfucker. And if you going against your own peoples and shit, you the enemy at this point, because you're a traitor. Look at Earl the squirrel, y'all. Told y'all. Here, let me pick him up. Y'all want to see that? Earl. Hey, Earl. I got the peoples here. They want say something to the peoples, Earl. Come here, Earl. Hey, Earl. Where you going, Earl? Know what I mean? Yeah. Be vigilant, though, y'all. And like I said, evidently, if you ain't with us, you're against us. Out this motherfucker around these times, y'all. And we can pretty much narrow it down to who's the fucking traitor to their race. Out this motherfucker. You got a whole bunch of traitors out here to their race. You heard? Y'all got a whole bunch of traitors out here to their own fucking race out here. Facts, not fiction. They got a lot of cars out here too, y'all. This joint nice right here, yeah. 03 to 2350. Monte Carlo. They got a couple Johns out here, y'all. They got Johns over there. Yeah, this is an SS here, though. A 03 to 2350. I think we're saying this rust bucket here, right? 07 Dodge Ram for $26.75. And they got some shits over here. Yeah, man. Car market down right now. They still trying to squeeze your earnings out of you for one of them used cars and shit. Right now, it ain't a used car bond market right now. Economy fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Economy fucked up. I'm keeping it all we funky with y'all. And I've told y'all, I come up here and I drop facts and I keep it 100. I see gas prices coming down, right? The market, like I said, market livestock, chicken and all that shit, man, that shit tampered with, y'all. Them shits got fucking rotten smells to that shit and all types of shit, man. And for those who waiting on them EBTs, it's not happening. You should have got your letter by now. You know what I'm saying? All the other programs continuing. But, you know what I mean? The lack of funding for SNAP benefits ain't there. Or LIHEAP. Those who depend on LIHEAP too. Know what I mean? For those who depend on LIHEAP, that's down too. But like I said, this Jeffrey Street here, y'all. We out with the squirrels this morning. But just be patient, y'all. That's all it is. Got to be patient, y'all. Don't do nothing crazy where as though you're going to get eliminated from the program by you doing something disrespectful and cussing them people out. Because a lot of people want to take their anger and vent out on them people. That's just working. They don't have no control of that shit, y'all. Brucey Bruce, put a motherfucking fence up, nigga. Create privacy, my nigga. Then you want, you know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, I'll be teaching you and talking to y'all at the same damn time. Create privacy. I do these audits and shit. And I tell them motherfuckers and shit when I'm recording, if you want privacy, you gotta create it. Because as long as I'm out in public, whatever the eye can see, I can record. You know what I mean? You be out scrapping, look for some of them private fences and shit. Motherfuckers be throwing them private fences away, build privacy. You know what I mean? And they can't come behind you and then post your signs up. You know what I mean? And you be safe. You don't gotta worry about them motherfuckers harassing you and shit from the city. But they ain't harassing these motherfucking illegal migrants. Like I said, they had a plan. They fighting hard for them illegal migrants in any way possible. But for us, you know what I mean? They on our ass. You know what I mean? That's why I said, y'all, we the peoples, we got to start putting the clampers down. You know what I mean? Fuck that yes, ma'am, yes, sir shit, man. Fuck that. Motherfuckers don't give a damn about us. They'll find you first before they find them illegal migrants. And that's a fact. They roll up on you. You got a permit to be working on that? No. Okay, you got to go over there and get one, and then give you a fine at the same damn time. Then see the illegal migrant working. I do see them go get their permits and all that shit. But they don't give them hell to get them. You go over there and get it, you got to get this, you got to get that. You know what I mean? Bitch, give me my motherfucking permit so I can start this work on this crib. Stop having me jump through loops. Whereas though you don't have them illegal migrants jumping through these loops. God damn it, I know you here to protect them. But I'm here to blast you. And show you you're a traitor to your race. And you ought to be eradicated. You heard? That's what we need to do, y'all. We got to start eradicating these motherfucking traitors to our race, y'all. I told you I'm putting black first. Whoever with me, with me. Whoever ain't, you the enemy, you're a traitor, and you got to get eradicated. Facts. On some, like I said, Nat Turner and John Brown shit. You know what I mean? Real shit. Probably saying, who is John Brown? John Brown was a white man. You know what I mean? That was unaliving his own peoples too, because they was traitors to their race, and John Brown was helping the black man and the black folk. John Brown had kids by black women. You know what I mean? And it was niggas, once again, house niggas that turned on John Brown. Who turned on Nat Turner? House niggas.
Because he felt everything. He wasn't built to hurt others. He was built to heal them. But the world doesn't know what to do with men like that.
Right.
It took his kindness,
Weakness.
drained it like wine, and then called him weak for bleeding. But he wasn't weak, darling. He was the storm that learned to whisper.
I don't say this out loud anymore, but I feel it. Like a bruise I keep pressing.
Pulling that joint, y'all.
The kindest souls always feel the most pain. I learned it the way rain learns the window, by breaking on it, again and again, until the glass remembers. I was soft once, soft like the inside of a seed, trusting the soil to keep its promises. I gave warmth to hands that were only cold, because they chose to be. I was the lamp in rooms no one wanted to light, the open door in weather that never cleared. And they came, they came, shivering with apologies they never meant. They took a little heat. They stayed for the glow. They left before dawn. I keep a cemetery of small good deeds inside me. Every smile I gave that was not returned has a stone with a date. Every secret I held for someone who couldn't hold me back is a name I can't forget. I am lined with headstones of moments that no one else will ever visit. I bring flowers. I bring silence. I bring the same forgiveness that keeps killing me. I was told kindness is a light. No one told me how many moths it summons. No one warned me that some wings carry knives. They fluttered. They praised. They basked. And when my bulb burned too bright, they said I was glaring. When it dimmed, they said I was failing. Either way, my glass kept heating, cooling, cracking. I learned to smile with fractures. There is an ocean inside me that used to be gentle. I let people build their tiny boats on it, teach their children to swim in it, cast wishes into it like coins. They did not ask if my tides could hold. They did not ask how it feels to drown quietly, but I held them anyway. I learned tides have a memory. They remember the moon that abandoned them each morning. They remember every shore that polished its stones with their patience and called it beauty. I am not built to be cruel, but I am built to break and still pour tea. to bleed and say, "It's nothing, I'm fine," to offer the last slice to a hunger that would never do the same. I've said, "It's okay" to things that were not okay. I have said, "Don't worry" to storms that knew my address by heart. They call people like me kind, as if it were a compliment without a funeral. They don't see the cost. They don't count the nights when I hold my own hand, like a mother who is late again. They don't hear the sound a heart makes when it swallows a scream politely. They don't watch me stitch myself with thread I lend to others first. I tried armor once. It didn't fit right. It clinked when I walked and made children nervous. Kindness and iron don't move well together. So I went back to wearing sunlight. Even on the days it burned, I went back to opening, to welcoming, to believing that people are not their worst mistakes, while mine accompanied me like loyal dogs. They say the kindest souls feel the most pain because they listen to it. I do. I listen to it like a doctor with a stethoscope pressed to thunder. My pain speaks calmly. It explains where the fractures run, which rooms to avoid, which names to pronounce like warnings. It tells me I am made of thin places and strong bridges. It tells me that tenderness is a courage lions will never understand. I speak to God in the kitchen, over the sink, with my forehead on the cupboard. I don't ask for revenge. I ask for gentleness that doesn't erase me. I ask to keep my softness without making it a weapon against myself. I ask for a way to hold the world that doesn't drop me from my own hands. I am not a martyr. Martyrs burn in public. I smolder in private. I turn the ashes into instructions. I learn where not to set my heart down. I learn which smiles have teeth. I learn that some will praise you for being so kind because they think it means you will not say no.
Right.
I learn the art of no, softly at first, then steady, then like a river discovering a canyon.
Then why did he walk alone? Why didn't anyone stay?
Because people love the warmth until they feel the fire.
Facts.
He burned too bright for them. His heart was a furnace of mercy, and mercy frightens those who live in shadows. He didn't leave them love. They left him. Because standing next to someone that true makes liars tremble.
Facts. Facts. God damn it. Straight liars.
I will make them pay.
Facts.
Every wound, every scar, every moment of suffering they forced upon me, I will return it 1,000 times over.
Facts.
They thought they could break me, bury me beneath the weight of their betrayal, silence me with their cruelty. But they were wrong. I did not fall. I did not crumble. I rose from the ashes they left me in, stronger, sharper, more relentless than they could ever imagine. I remember their laughter as they watched me struggle. I remember the way they turned their backs, the way they whispered behind closed doors, thinking I would never hear. But I heard, I saw, I felt every dagger they plunged into me, every deception, every ounce of pain they inflicted. And now, it is my turn. They thought I would forget, that time would soften the edges of my rage, that I would learn to forgive, to move on. But some wounds do not heal. Some betrayals cut too deep. They left me in the darkness, thinking I would never find my way out. But they did not realize I am the darkness now. And when I come for them, there will be no mercy. I will not stop. I will not hesitate. They will see me in their nightmares. They will feel me in every shadow, in every whisper, of the wind.
Facts.
They will know that their time is coming, that the pain they gave will be returned,
Tenfold.
that justice will be served, not by laws, not by fate, but by my own hands. I have no more kindness left, no more sympathy. They took everything from me, and now I will take everything from them. I will strip away their pride, their security, their comfort. I will leave them in the ruins they once left me in. I will make them understand what it means to beg for salvation and find none. They will pay for every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of agony. They will learn what it means to be powerless, to be at the mercy of someone stronger, someone who does not forgive, someone who does not forget. They will suffer as I have suffered, and when it is done, when I have taken my pound of flesh, I will walk away, knowing they finally understand the price of their sins. The fire is my weapon. I have fought for everything I have. Every scar on my body is a reminder that I survived what was meant to kill me. Every step I take is a testament to the fact that I refuse to stay down. The world did not grant me kindness. It did not offer me a hand. It threw me to the wolves. And when I came back, I wasn't the prey anymore. I was something else entirely. Something built from the ashes of every defeat, every betrayal, every moment they thought they had broken me. I walk through hell, not because I have to, but because I choose to, because I refuse to let the flames decide my fate. I step through the inferno, and I do it with my head held high, because I know what waits for me on the other side. And when I emerge, cigar between my teeth, smoke curling into the night air, they will know I have won. Not because the battle was easy, not because the road was smooth, but because I refused to stop, because I let the pain mold me into something indestructible, because I was willing to walk through the kind of fire that would turn anyone else to ash, and I did it with a grin on my face. The weak call it suffering. I call it transformation. I have no regrets, no apologies. I did what I had to do. I became what I had to become. And now, they will have to live with what they created. They will have to watch as I rise higher, as I go further, as I burn brighter than they ever imagined. They will have to choke on the smoke of my victory, while they sit in the shadows, whispering about the monster they could not kill. I warned them all, but they didn't listen. They wanted to see what lay beneath my skin, what lurked behind my eyes. They whispered, taunted, provoked, craving the chaos they thought they could control. They mistook my silence for weakness, my patience for surrender. They wanted my demons. Now they are on their knees, begging me to stop. For so long I held it in. I caged the darkness, buried the rage, suppressed the storm that swirled in my soul. I played a part they wanted, wore the mask they approved of. I was the obedient one, the quiet one, the one who knew his place. But they kept pushing, kept testing the limits of my restraint. They never realized that the chains weren't for me. They were for them. I kept my demons locked away, not because I feared them, but because I feared what would happen if I let them out. And now, the chains are broken. Now there is nothing holding me back. They wanted to see the real me. They wanted to awaken the beast. And now, they run. Now, they plead. Now, they break the way I was broken. It is amusing to watch their fear, the same fear they once mocked me for. I see it in their eyes, the realization, the regret. It is too late. They thought they were the hunters, but they were always prey. They set fire to everything I built, thinking I would crumble in the ashes. But I didn't burn. I became the fire. They tried to drown me, but I didn't sink. I became the storm. And now, they drown in the very chaos they unleashed. I was not born a monster. I was made into one, shaped by betrayal, molded by pain, forged in suffering. Every scar they left on me became armor. Every wound became fuel. They broke me 1,000 times over, but they never understood. I don't break like them. I rebuild stronger. Every time they cut me down, I rose again. And now, there is nothing left of the person they knew. There is only this. There is only me.
Remains of tonight's epic dinner. Palmolive Ultra.
You know, everybody's been telling me what they think about me for the last few months.
I mean, we talking about practice.
Maybe it's time I tell them what I think about this.
You should have knew I was coming. I was away for a minute, but now that I'm back, you were done. You knew I was coming.
Like Jay-Z, jiggers up, you fussers are getting right anything. You're getting washed like bathing. Young Hova, I know hitters like Yankees. Gun toters, the pull triggers like crazy. Unloaded, leave you shot up in your rover. Your body goes limping, slumps over like A-Rod in a month low, but he just homered. Hold up, I said Rover because now your Rover is red like Red Rover, so you know what I meant. But I wrote over my opponents instead, making dog sounds, cause I gotta keep breaking these bars down. I'll go slow for the fence, but when I go like the government said, I still think the roof would go over your head.
And gonna need a couple hearses. Double homicide, kill the beat and a verses. Everybody living on the surface, but we came from the underground, yeah, we deserve what's beef. Beef is when you murder motherfuckers on the beat, kill them all, nah, what's beef? Beef is brothers dying over shit that never met it in the first place, lying in the street, what's beef? Peace is when you leave it in the past, let it heal like a cast, when enough time passing you blast. Kinda like John with bars like a convict, fuck around and you don't wanna start shit. Boom. Come on with the hot shit, all they do is talk shit, you can never top it, boy, just stop. High and drunk, all that HD vision, all these other motherfuckers full of indecision, and I murder with precision, all over your television, I'm numero uno, number one and you is just a subdivision, never listen, we gon' leave them missing, that's the mission like ISIS. Ain't no time to figure over who the nicest. It's logic, it's obvious, just ask the audience. How come the body this shit? Yes, it's egregious, I'm reaching. Count you pussy. Like Jay-Z, jiggers up, you fuckers are getting right anything. You're getting washed like bathing. Young Hova, I know hitters like Yankees. Gun toters, the pull triggers like crazy. Unloaded, leave you shot up in your rover. Your body goes limping, slumps over like A-Rod in a month low, but he just homered. Hold up, I said Rover because now your Rover is red like Red Rover, so you know what I meant. But I wrote over my opponents instead, making dog sounds, cause I gotta keep breaking these bars down. I'll go slow for the fence, but when I go like the government said, I still think the roof would go over your head.
Didn't have a nigga like ISIS, whoa. Turn the whole world to a crisis, whoa. Walk around the city with an ice pick. I've been paranoid, usually I ain't like this. Ain't no telling how crazy I might get, whoa. Beat the police with a knife stick. In my whole life I've been lifeless. Now I'm so fly, I'm a motherfucking flight risk. Fucking, I'ma hit him till he jumping. I ain't tripping, this is nothing. I've been living in the dungeon. I done undercover graduate with the helicopter jack to meet the devil. I'm a cousin. I ain't settling for nothing. Got the metal in the truck to keep it semi when they bustin' niggas ducking. Niggas sneaking when the couldn't see coming. I ain't dodging. I just want the money. I don't need a budget. I've been hungry. I ain't got no weapon, but I got the monkey. Nigga, how you gon' move on the front line? If I don't fuck with you, I just cut ties. My high school teacher said I'd never be shit to that bitch that I turned out just fine. And no, I don't know you for the 12th time. We do not share the same bloodline. You let it run your mouth like a tough guy. Hope you keep the same energy when it crunch time.
Like Jay-Z, jiggers up, you fuckers are getting right anything. You're getting washed like bathing. Young Hova, I know hitters like Yankees. Gun toters, the pull triggers like crazy. Unloaded, leave you shot up in your rover. Your body goes limping, slumps over like A-Rod in a month low, but he just homered. Hold up, I said Rover because now your Rover is red like Red Rover, so you know what I meant. But I wrote over my opponents instead, making dog sounds, cause I gotta keep breaking these bars down. I'll go slow for the fence, but when I go like the government said, I still think the roof would go over your head.
Yeah, put a couple bitch niggas on and they talk back. Now they pray on my ball, better fall back. With them dismissing the ball, never call back. Some bubbling nigga with word, what you call rap. Man, this shit is a catastrophe. My neck bar coming up with a cheese. Snap, the blood straight thicker than water. I'm going for the family. So I hit him with a semi-automatic. I'm running these niggas static. They bleeding. I made it killing and wreaking havoc, destroying every dynamic. I'm putting niggas in blessed. My reach is fucking organic. Get broken, I'm the mechanic. It's stolen. I take it back to replace it with something magical. We get different and classic. Besides the fucking planet. Organic, it's so galactic. Organic, it's so sporadic.
I'm living life in the fast lane. Wake up every morning thinking I'ma have a bad day. Drive my own car, I don't like a valet. Park, then I go into my mind with an AK. Shoot every thought in my head, then it rotates. Losing it all, but I think that I'm okay. Who's involved, I don't know, but I'm insane. Who's I'm going when they call me a no-name? What? Last couple years, let's recap. I make a living off of writing on my regrets. I'm doing me, I don't care where the scene's at. Try to give me feedback, I don't really need that. I used to walk on stage in a V-neck. I used to wear a little tie with a black vest. I came a long way, why you looking upset? Trying to paint a picture, get the vision, you ain't here yet.
Like Jay-Z, jiggers up, you fuckers who didn't write anything. You're getting washed like bathing. Young Hova, I know hitters like Yankees. Gun toters, the pull triggers like crazy. Unloaded, leave you shot up in your Rover. Your body goes limping, slumps over like A-Rod in a month low, but he just homered. Hold up, I said Rover because now your Rover is red like Red Rover, so you know what I meant. But I wrote over my opponents instead, making dog sounds, cause I gotta keep breaking these bars down. I'll go slow for the fence, but when I go like the Doberman said, I still think the roof would go over your head.
Boy, the streets ain't nothing nice. Had to make way out the hood. Don't nobody give a damn. Had to make sure we was good. Think like that before you knew it. I had got my record deal. When you make it from the bottom, just imagine how it feel. Lord knows some niggas say everybody had a doubt. Who this nigga think he is? That little black boy from the south. They was laughing at me then, ain't no laughing at me now. And for those who don't believe, ask them now who run him now.
How about you take the fuck on my dick? How about you listen and never forget? Only gon' say this one time, then I'll dip. Niggas ain't worthy to be on my shit. Haven't you heard I'm as cold as a tip? Tip of the ice, but that shit the Titanic. Don't tiptoe around it, my shit is gigantic. As big as the fucking Atlantic, I'm lit, bitch. No, young nigga, he acting so crazy. He serve a few passes, he jack a Mercedes. He shoot at the police, he clap at old ladies. He don't give a fuck if the crackers gon' hang him. Bitches be asking, what have you done lately? I stacked a few, it's like my last name was shady. My life is too crazy, no acting can play me. My life is too crazy, no acting can play me.
Like Jay-Z, jiggers up, you fuckers who didn't write anything. You're getting washed like bathing. Young Hova, I know hitters like Yankees. Gun toters, the pull triggers like crazy. Unloaded, leave you shot up in your Rover. Your body goes limping, slumps over like A-Rod in a month low, but he just homered. Hold up, I said Rover because now your Rover is red like Red Rover, so you know what I meant. But I wrote over my opponents instead, making dog sounds, cause I gotta keep breaking these bars down. I'll go slow for the fence,
Like
but
the
when
roof,
I go
like
like
the
the Doberman said,
said.
I still think the roof would go over your head.
Made it out of the hood, now these motherfuckers act like it didn't work for it. I've been doing good, used to stab me in the back in the past like I never could for it. Went from that beat up honest lyric to a tour bus. Whole squad in it, it could only hold 4 of us. I've been counting honeys in my undies, I need more bucks. Hotel room full of smoke, keep the door shut. Whoa.
How can I hate to say I'm irrelevant? Speaking before you check it out, it's never intelligent. I can dead into hell of it, but I'm flagging over you like a pelican flies. Never get the swatting from elephant. Eloquent. That's why this big amount of melon. But the jealous and fucking embellishment. Try to yell against me and your fellas, man. Now your shell isn't not even an element.
Look, I've been low key for a minute. I think it's time I come out of the back cave. It's any time for you to man up.
Time to come out the back cave, you heard?
Rap phrase. I'm on the grind, you know the flow is divine. That's why I've been on the rise like a volcano in that phrase. These are your last days. I'm ripping your limbs like fat blades. They shouldn't have let me play in this rap race. I'm back, man. Who said I'm falling off? In my cellar, you gon' see a lot of bras. And you know that the pussy is fire. That's why they throw it at me like a Molotov. Motherfuckers finna get punished. You gon' see the whole damn rap game coming. Yeah, this nigga hot done it. You ain't even see my little black ass coming.
Like Jay-Z, jiggers up, you fuckers who didn't write anything. You're getting washed like bathing. Young Hova, I know hitters like Yankees. Gun toters, the pull triggers like crazy. Unloaded, leave you shot up in your Rover. Your body goes limping, slumps over like A-Rod in a month low, but he just homered. Hold up, I said Rover because now your Rover is red like Red Rover, so you know what I meant. But I wrote over my opponents instead, making dog sounds, cause I gotta keep breaking these bars down. I'll go slow for the fence, but when I go like the Doberman said, I still think the roof will go over your head. Beast mode, motherfuckers about to get hit with so many foul lines. You think I'm a free throw? Figured it was about time for people to eat crow. You about to get outrhymed? How could I be dethroned? I stay on my toes like the repo, a behemoth and cheap clothes. From the east coast to the west, I'm the ethos and I'm the goat. Who the best? I don't gotta say a fucking thing though, cause I'm seasonal. But you don't wanna hear me spit the facts. Your shit is ass like a tailbone, and you're trapped in your cell phone. I'm a chicken scratch on my self load. I don't wanna fucking listen to you spit your rap someone else wrote. Used to get beat up by the big kids, used to let the big kids steal my big wheel, and I wouldn't do shit but just sit still. Now money's not a big deal. I'm rich, I wipe my ass with 6 mil. Big bills like a platypus and caterpillars coming to get the cannabis. I'm looking for the smoke, but you motherfuckers are scattering, battering everything, and I've had it with the inadequate man. I can see my dick is standing stiff as a mannequin, and I'm bringing the bandana back in the fucking headband and getting a handkerchief, and I'm thinking of bringing the fucking fingerless gloves back, and not giving a singular fuck like Jay-Z, jiggers up, you fuckers who didn't write anything. You're getting washed like bathing. Young Hova, I know hitters like Yankees. Gun toters, the pull triggers like crazy. Unloaded, leave you shot up in your Rover. Your body goes limping, slumps over like A-Rod in a month low, but he just homered. Hold up, I said Rover because now your Rover is red like Red Rover, so you know what I meant. But I wrote over my opponents instead, making dog sounds, cause I gotta keep breaking these bars down. I'll go slow for the fence, but when I go like the Doberman said, I still think the roof would go over your head.
And with that being said, this is where I taught my son to drive at, right here, y'all. They just added that piece on. That black top, that's brand new. Because this was all dirt. They had the barriers up. I was using this right here as the parallel parking. But this is a new pavement here, y'all. All this is new. This black top, all this is new. Parking, more parking, right? All this shit is new. They got their own little city down here. In the city. But right here is where I taught my son how to do his parallel parking and things of that nature, pulling in back. That shit came quick. It was just like we was here yesterday, man. Look, if anybody want to teach their loved ones driving, this is a nice spot, y'all. Right up around here, you got the whole land to yourself. Especially in the morning times. On the weekends is the perfect time to bring them down and let them get their little drive on. Y'all see they was having something down there too. You know what I mean? I know the people's probably like, who the fuck is that? He all masked the fuck up. Look, everything, y'all. Do what y'all do, I'm doing what I do. But I know you be shook when you see a motherfucker like that with all the shit going on. I look like a terrorist. God damn it. I look like a terrorist. God damn it. We at war. You can't be out this bitch looking bougie. You know what I mean? I ain't here to cause trouble. You know what I mean? I'm just here to leave my presence. You know what I mean? And like I said, you already know who on our back, who we rocking with this morning. Facts. Yeah, but anybody that's want to teach their kids driving, this is the perfect spot, y'all. Right down here at Subaru Park. You got the road here and shit. You got the road here. Know what I'm saying? Then you got the turning in. They got stop signs and all that shit down here. And then you can come up in here, do the parallel parking, 3-point turn and everything here, y'all. Everything is here, y'all. It's easy work. Especially when you teach them driving. And then, like I said, they added that piece on right there. That new blacktop and shit like that. That wasn't there. It just came from the edge, where the edge at right there. They had barriers up. That was all gravel and shit. It's good to get out, see what's happening, what's popping, what's being built and shit right under your nose. You know what I mean? Yeah, what time is it, y'all? It was a pleasure, y'all. Most definitely was a pleasure. But like I said, y'all, we got traitors amongst us, y'all. In our own race. And every race is traitors, y'all. Like Trump saying the same shit, like with them other white folks and shit. That's going against the grain, you know what I mean? They traitors to their race, y'all. They rather team up with a bunch of house niggas and lie to the peoples and keep them in darkness, man. That's crazy. And he coming to wake them up, but they got them white traitors gaslighting them niggas. And that's all it is, y'all. I told y'all, it's always the white on top and the black on the bottom. So they got them white traitors to their race, putting batteries in them house nigga backs and shit, you know what I mean? Like I said, y'all, when y'all know y'all history, y'all can see this shit when it's in your face. You know what I mean? Y'all think this shit just happened and started? Nah, this shit been going on since the Great Depression, y'all. Do the history, y'all. Do the history on it, y'all. Y'all say, well, damn. This ain't, it's the past. God damn it, ain't nothing but different players now. You know what I mean? They still relying off that old system. That old wicked racist system. And we know it was racist system. We got the proof and the facts. But you see, when they start giving them niggas, and it goes back to getting crumbs on the plate. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Them niggas will sell you out quick. They got a plan. Once again, they always have a pandemic, y'all. They always have a plan. And everybody that's involved, they eventually reveal themselves. You just gotta pay attention. You just gotta pay attention. Everything is against Trump. And they standing on it. They with the devil. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't like to get too much into politics, because it'll get you to that level where on some you be on some Nat Turner shit, man. No bullshit, man. And John Brown and Robin Hood. And on the way picking up Denmark Vesey and shit. You know what I mean? And might scoop up Harriet Tubman with the shoddy. You heard? Might get Harriet Tubman with the shoddy. Because she was trying to free them slave house niggas. You know what I mean? They was a traitor to her. Who helped Harriet Tubman? It was John Brown like folk peoples. God damn it. She ain't do it by herself. She had some, as they would say back then, them white folks helped her. They was traitors to their race. They said John Brown was a traitor to his race because he was helping black folks. See, it's there, y'all. The history is there. But see, what I'm doing is I'm re-rocking it. God damn it. I'm going to put Nat Turner, John Brown, Denmark Vesey, Harriet Tubman together on a mission. The lynch mob, God damn it. And we got others in between, but they the main characters. Spirits. They the main spirits we need. The Kunta Kinte spirit, you know what I mean? The Shaka Zulu spirits. That's amongst us. That's amongst us. It's for us to gravitate to it. God damn it, gravitate to it. The universe working in mysterious ways. You know what I mean? But they was down there, the families was down there having soccer. You know what I mean? Everything. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, on the other side, niggas going through it. Niggas starving. Niggas going missing. Back to that, niggas going missing. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit. Holidays coming. Government shutting down. Niggas working with niggas. The sabotage shit. You know what I mean? So I tell y'all, get with me. God damn it, if you tired of the fuck shit, get with me. We gonna start this revolution. And we gonna get it popping. We gonna start robbing from the rich and giving to the poor, God damn it, on their backs. God damn it, history is about to repeat itself. Cause it been repeating itself what they've been doing to y'all, making y'all line up and take an experiment. From the Tuskegee experiments to Ebola to experimenting on monkeys to experimenting on all types of shit. They done graduated to humans now. Now and I ask you and I ask you again, is that love or hate for you? You know what I'm saying? Is that love or hate for you? By them experimenting on you. You know what I mean? Fact, let's talk black to me, goddammit. I told you I'm putting black power back. I'm bringing black power back. So talk black to me, goddammit. Is that love or hate for you? When they made you line up and take an experiment. I'll wait. You know what I mean? I'll wait. That was straight hate for you. God damn it, for those who don't want to admit it. God damn it, that wasn't no love. Look, Earl, I'm still out getting it. So, like I said, we want to be down with the organization. Want to put black power back on the map? Get with me. Stop being scared. Stop being some scared ass niggas. Stop being some house niggas. Stop being some crumb on the plate ass niggas. Stop being a traitor to your race, bitch. Fuck wrong with y'all. God damn it. I told y'all. Everybody else putting their race first. God damn it. Everybody else putting their race first, as you can see. The Mexicanos. Everybody. Morning, how you doing, brother? All right? Everybody putting their race first, y'all. So when I start screaming black power, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. I'm going to bring black power back, goddammit. Because evidently a lot of y'all forgot about that shit. You rather help another race before you help your own peoples. That's sad in the eyes of the ancestors. They lost their life, goddammit. They put their life on the line. Goddammit. For y'all to turn y'all back and start helping these other races over your own peoples, and we out here starving, fuck that. I'm bringing black power back. And I'm not racist when I do it. I'm just putting my peoples first. God damn it. Because a lot of y'all got scared. Ain't no more fighting y'all. Y'all fight fatigued out this motherfucker. Y'all fighting for everything else but your own peoples. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, your baby's starving. Fuck out of here. Is that love for you or hate? God damn it, that's hate. No other choice but to say it. Ain't nobody talked to y'all like this in a while. Ain't nobody come up here and ramble like this in a while for y'all. Understand me? And like I said, you either with us or you're against it. Damn it, and if you're against us, you know what it is. Know what I mean? At this point, you getting eradicated. God damn it. Straight up. Like I said, we gonna leave a legacy around this motherfucker when we gone. They gonna talk about that shit for a minute. Damn. Know what I mean? 9/11 incidents and shit like that. Hold on. All right, y'all, we out. We out like we never left. Know what I mean? We out like we never left, y'all. Look like it's about to rain out here, y'all. We got 800 people in here early this morning. Y'all ain't got shit to do, huh? Y'all rocking out with me this morning? We out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We live, y'all. We live, y'all. We got, oh shit. We got 10,000 people in the building. We got 10,000 people in the building. And what time is it? It's 8:07. 8:07 a.m. We got 10,000 people in the building. And if I can get $1 from each one of y'all, that'll be $10,000 we made this morning, y'all. Just out recording. You heard? So look, hit that Cash App, y'all. Tap that Cash App. You know what I mean? We got 10,000 people in the building. If I can get $1 from each and last one of y'all, my Sunday will be good. Be great. You heard? Shit. Even if I get half that, you know what I mean? 5,000 of y'all, send $1, y'all. That ain't much. Get 4 quarters. Send me 4 quarters, 5,000 of y'all. Shit, we back. We don't need the cash, not the Cash App, yeah, the Cash App, because we don't fuck with YouTube. They take a percentage, they take a third. So I'm telling y'all, hit that Cash App, $1. That's all I'm asking for, $1. You know what I mean? $1, one stinking ass $1. I know you got 4 quarters laying around in your glove box or in the middle console of your car. Send me $1. It's early this morning, y'all. We got 10,000 people rocking this morning. I mean, y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all here with the what? The chosen one this morning. You know what I mean? Facts. But we about to end the video here, y'all. We about to end the video. You know what I mean? About to end the video. Take it to the headquarters. Take it to the quarters. And put this video together, y'all. It was a pleasure, y'all. Share the video out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? Until the next time, y'all. You know what I mean? Until the next time. It might be Sabbath day. We'll be out on that Sabbath day. I'm gonna preach that word to y'all. Like I said, that word comes straight from the Most High. You heard? Don't y'all do nothing this weekend. This week, that's gonna end your career. Stay positive, motivation is the key. Fight fire with fire. God damn it. You understand me? Fight fire with fire, y'all. Stop letting people take advantage of y'all out here. Ain't no love out here, y'all. And stay vigilant, y'all. Stay vigilant out here, y'all. We at war, I told y'all that. most definitely at war. A lot of y'all don't want to admit it, but we most definitely at war. We ain't part of the go along, get along gang, y'all. We don't take oaths to other deities and shit like that. We stand on the back of the Most High. You understand me? We ain't no slave, y'all. We slaves, but we runaway slaves. You heard? We all slaves, but the chosen ones are the runaway slaves. They ain't in the system like that, y'all. They don't give a damn about the system. You heard? Facts. And I'm gonna end the video right here, y'all.